Hello friends, I am here Kripa Shankar once again with you. We would like to inform you that the content on studentsrunway.com is exclusively compiled for distribution solely on studentsrunway.com. You may use the content for personal learning or pass it on to your friends, but please do not use it for any commercial or institutional use without acquiring prior authorization. Any tampering of watermarks of studentsrunway.com or Krupa Coaching is liable for legal action. This is Krupa signing off. Thank you very much. All the best.
This is the picture of a state in America, Connecticut. This person is throwing a tantrum. Tantrum. Tantrum is a violent, willful outburst of anger or annoyance, a childish fit of bad temper. So, tantrum means getting angry and really blurting out, releasing all that anger, a willful and violent outburst. Willful, as you already know, Willful. Willful means self-willed, done deliberately, intentionally, and voluntarily. It can also mean very stubborn, very wayward, intractable, wayward. Wayard. Wayward means insisting on having one's own way, contrary to others' advice, wishes, or orders. Very wayward means headstrong, disobedient, delinquent, unruly, so unmanageable, insubordinate. Insubordinate means not following reasonable orders. And wayward therefore means unmanageable, unruly, disobedient, capricious, refractory, incorrigible. Incorrigible. Incorrigible means cannot be corrected. Wayward also means unruly, which means very disorderly. Wayward can be a synonym for recalcitrant, which is again disobedient and stubborn and rebellious. So wayward can also mean self-indulgent. Self-indulgent means simply going by what one wants to do, self-seeking, very selfish. Self-indulgent can also mean decadent, very dissipated, very self-centered, and self-indulgent can mean immoral, immoderate. So please, you will have to concentrate on what I'm saying. There are so many words here. You don't have a syllabus for the GRE. A whole lot of words you got to understand. So this picture is of a person who is throwing a tantrum, a violent outburst of anger or annoyance, and he is very willfully displaying his anger. Willful means very stubborn. This is a picture of a person who is smelling some wine, who is taking in the bouquet of the wine. Bouquet, the same as a bouquet of flowers. Bouquet means the aroma. Bouquet, bouquet means the aroma of wine. And a connoisseur, Connoisseur, connoisseur is a person who has expert knowledge and keen discrimination in some field, in the fine arts or matters of taste. So a connoisseur simply means an expert, a judge, an aesthete, an authority on something, an epicure, a specialist. A connoisseur therefore is an aesthete, Aesthet. Aesthete means a person who is highly sensitive to art and beauty. Aesthete can also in a negative sense mean a person who pretends to have a superior kind of sense of art. So an aesthete is a person who artificially cultivates artistic sensitivity and makes a cult of art and beauty. So the word aesthete, although applied to one highly sensitive to art and beauty, is often used in a derogatory sense to connote decadence and effeteness, and a person who puts up a show as if he is a better judge and he knows more about art. Derogatory, derogatory, that means looking down, tending to lessen or impair, belittling and disparaging somebody. That is derogatory. So aesthete is a derogatory term. Deprecatory, deprecatory, denigrating, depreciatory, disdainful, uncomplimentary, critical, disparaging, slighting. Slighting. Slight means disdain. Slight means to insult somebody. So, aesthete is a derogatory term, and it also means an aesthete means a person who has a delicate sense of, fine sense of art and beauty. So this person is a connoisseur of wine. You can have connoisseurs of painting, coffee, tea. You have connoisseurs of all kinds. A maven is a synonym for that. Maven. A maven is an expert or connoisseur, a specialist. You're reading this fact file on conquistadors. Conquistadore. That's the word that you are already seeing the spelling. Conquistador simply means a conqueror. Actually, it's a Spanish conqueror, Spanish word. The Spanish conquerors of Mexico and Peru and other parts of America in the 16th century, they were explorers and conquerors. And another word in this is El Dorado. You see, as you read, the conquistadors were excited by the story of El Dorado. Eldorado. El Dorado is paradise. Another term for paradise is El Dorado. Well, California is also referred to as El Dorado. This is the picture of people in a museum, actually a conservatory. You can read the title. Conservators. Conservatory means a museum. Conservatory. V-A-T-O-R-Y. Conservatory. Actually a greenhouse, a glass house, a nursery can be called a conservatory. That's a room enclosed in glass for growing plants. So that's a greenhouse. And conservatory also means a school of music, a college of music, or well, a college where arts are taught. This is a conservatory, a greenhouse or a glass house where plants are grown. This is yet another picture of a conservatory. As you see the title, aspiring thespians are attending acting class. Thespian, Thespian. Thespian means an actor, a performer, an actor, a tragedian, something to do with the drama. An actor or an actress, somewhat humorous or pretentious term basically, a humorous term maybe, and having to do with drama or dramatic. Drama is a literary composition that tells a story involving a human conflict. So remember, dramatic is a word which can mean indicating connected with a drama, which means indicating a conflict, having the characteristics of a drama, that is especially conflict, and which means filled with action, emotion and exciting qualities, very vivid and striking. Dramatic therefore also means something that is sensational, striking, expressive. Synonyms are histrionic, impressive, oratorical, passionate, poetic, sensational, spectacular, theatrical. So we use the word histrionic, Histrionic. Histrionic means of or having the nature of acting or actors. What actors do is histrionics. Histrionic can also in a negative sense mean overacting. Overacting, theatrical, artificial, melodramatic, and very grandiloquent and oratorical, emotional, pompous and all that. Grandiloquent means using high-flown, pompous, bombastic words and expressions. Grandiloquent. High-flown, pompous and bombastic words. So this is a thespian who is being taught how to act.
Hello friends, Kripa Shankar here again with you. We thank you for your interest in Kripa Coaching and studentsrunway.com. If you find our content useful, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope you give us a +1 on Google. You could also subscribe to our email list and be notified upon new updates. Thank you. This is Kripashankar signing off. Good luck.